Yeah, with the when you start the engine, you can get electrical surges in there, and if your avionics are running, it can fry them out. So it's definitely something you don't want on. And here's a checklist. I mean, or you got your own checklist, but yeah, just if you want to put that in the door over here. So just remember, follow the checklist. Got it on camera, me flipping Jim off. So you can do that manually. It's actually kind of good practice. So go ahead and hit direct again.
Okay.
And yep, just one click to the right is K, over to R. If you're comfortable doing that, that'll go a long way for when we're doing cross countries for dialing stuff in.
Right. Now enter?
Yep, enter, enter. Oop. There you go. Cool.
Below.
All right. Check the brakes. All right, we have brakes.
All right. Give him the prop blast. Whoa!
Racine traffic, 921 Kilo, taxiing from south ramp to 14 Racine. I accidentally hit the autopilot button. Didn't do nothing though.
If you just tap it, it won't go on, but you have to kind of hold it. And so some people, like, for whatever reason, they taxi with their hand up on top like that, and they'll accidentally activate the autopilot.
Okay.
That's why you want to check your controls, you know, right before taking the runways, just a quick like that, even. As we're taxiing out here, we're going to have a quartering tailwind from the right, so we're going to want to dive away.
Okay.
Yeah, so like when people first started bringing cameras on the plane for training, I wasn't sure about it, but I really like it now. It's kind of cool to, you know, if something happens, to kind of go over it and say, oh, look at what happened here. And, you know, this guy was.
I know it's helped me a lot too. I mean, you know, it's just to go over them.
Right.
I mean, I found out that nearly impossible shit anyways, so.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, but when you can just go over it, you know, or if you have a question or remember, hey, what did he say to me? And
right, exactly. Yep. Oh, look at this dumb thing Matt told me, you know.
Yeah.
He was full of shit. I don't think so, but.
I haven't done that yet, but I was listening today and I was like, why is that guy calling in right traffic?
Yeah, yep.
And then I was like, I gotta ask him about that. And then somebody yelled at him. And
right, exactly. That's kind of what's going to happen. Now, it's not illegal for him to use right traffic.
How do I want to be pulling back on it?
So right now we have a quartering tailwind from the left, so we'd want to go down and away.
And I should have angled better take a look at the...
Yep.
I don't
So you
hear
can see that big blind spot we have looking down.
Yeah. Should I still do it?
Nah, we're kind of close to the line now, so I mean, I don't see anyone, I don't hear anybody.
Racine traffic, Skylane 8 Charlie uniform, taking runway 4 for right downwind departure, Racine.
Okay.
I think you said taking 4.
Yeah, we better wait.
Well, no, looking down there, I don't see anybody taking the runway. I do see him taking the runway on 1-4, so we should be alright.
Okay.
Go ahead and call and we'll cross.
Racine traffic, 921 Kilo, crossing runway 422, Racine.
Racine traffic, Skylane 8 Charlie uniform, rolling runway 14.
There we go.
Now, if there was traffic, more traffic around, would I want to call possibly clear of the runway?
And it depends.
Okay.
I mean, you know, with more traffic around, the thing you have to be careful about is tying up the frequency with kind of things you don't need to say, really. I mean, I do like the clear of the runway call when you have the chance to do it, but, you know, if there's 5 airplanes and you can barely get in, screw it, you know, they'll see you.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of keying over each other today, too. So.
Well, there was one guy that was flying that keyed over us twice, and it was like, dude, listen to the radio, man.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. It's like how people, like, they'll switch on to Racine, and, like, they'll get the 07 in and immediately call. What you should do is dial it in, listen for a couple seconds,
right,
you know, and then call, just to make sure you're not stepping on people or getting in the middle of a conversation about, you know, hey, I'm on the left downwind, oh, I'm looking for you, and you jump in the middle and, you know.
Right.
We'll do our run up here at Bravo 3. So we'll straighten out the nose wheel. I just kind of let it roll forward just a little bit. There we go.
Okay, run up. We got parking brake set, safety belt secure, doors secure and locked, control surfaces free. Altimeter set. Transponder on, alt, 1200. Heading indicator looks right. Gauges in the green. Trim wheel set. LT armed. Check magnetos. One, two to the left. 1, 2 to the right. 1 to the left. 1 to the right. RP. Engine and generator light not on. Everything looks good there.
Ooh, we just got a cool breeze. Nice.
Nice. Door set.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we'll stay in the pattern here and let you battle the wind a little bit.
Okay. Now that won't affect the rotate speed?
Nope.
Okay.
Just keep in mind though that it might not want to climb as much if we lose our gust. So,
Okay.
you know, but this thing builds airspeed so fast that not that huge of a deal.
Right.
We're seeing traffic, Manitou, 7 Hotel Sierra, 6 to the south, inbound for Banner Drop. We're seeing traffic.
I was surprised to hear parachuters on this channel from across the lake.
Right. Yeah, they've been coming in good today.
Yeah. I was confused. I was like, is that Sylvania?
I don't know how these weeds survive in the blacktop here. I think they would just be fried.
Probably the same ones like I have on my brick sidewalk that I can't kill ever.
Right. But the grass next to my driveway gets fried every year. It's like, it's not even a blacktop driveway, it's cement.
Right.
What the hell?
Alright, this bugs me, so I'm gonna drop that back.
A good pilot is a little bit OCD.
Okay, float check. We have throttle at idle, choke is off, trim is set, emergency brake currently on, battery generator on, flaps at 0, ELT armed, gas is on, got 18 gallons, avionics master, and all the lights are on, landing light is on, 1200 alt, 12307, GPS is set, and traffic is set, carb heat is off.
Alright, no alarms, no flags. I think
And
we're ready to go.
If we lose the motor, we're below 500, we're going straight, slightly to the right, maybe.
Okay.
And above 500, making a turn to the right.
Sounds good.
Coming back. We're seeing traffic, 921 kilo, departing runway 14, staying in the pattern. Racine.
Alright, we got no one on final, no one on base, no one on down.
Traffic, Banner Tower, 7 Hotel Sierra, 2 to the south, inbound for Banner Drop, parallel runway 22. Will be off frequency for the Banner Drop, routine traffic.
Inbound for what?
For 2-2. And 21 kilo has you in sight. We'll hold on the runway and let you get your job done.
Go ahead and take off, we'll go behind you.
Okay, roger that, we're rolling on 1-4.
Airspeed alive.
Okay.
41.
We're out of here.
Right rudder.
Got him in sight over there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is he landing or what is he doing?
He's going to drop the banner in the infield over here, right by that van.
traffic, are you remaining in the pattern?
That's affirmative. We'll be left close, and we have you in sight. We'll keep an eye on you.
Roger that. All right, switching off frequency and going in for the drop.
Should I extend this a little bit? No?
We'll just keep our eyes and ears open.
Seeing traffic, 921 kilo, crosswind, 14, Racine.
So it's easier to spot them with the big banner towing behind them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, downwind, 14, Racine.
Racine traffic, Cessna 734 Foxtrot Echo is going to be crossing runway 422. Racine traffic. Racine traffic.
Am I crabbed too much? I feel like I am blowing spot out.
Yeah, it's trying to drift you north,
Yeah.
but... Alright. Bring us in. I mean, at this altitude, you won't need power in.
Super Cub 7 Hotel Sierra is entering a left crosswind runway 14, Racine.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, base, 14, Racine.
Alright, so it's a pretty hard crosswind from the right, so just be aware of that. And
Okay.
going to be right aileron into the wind to hold center line, and you're going to use left rudder to square up the nose when we're flaring. Might have to use a slip. If you do a slip, it's going to be full left rudder, right aileron. Nice.
Okay, copy that. I've got another load off of this one. Thank you.
We got it now. You see how we get that drop?
Thanks very much.
Like right here. Maybe a little power in just to carry us over the line.
Racine traffic, Super Cub 7 Hotel Sierra, left base 14, Racine.
And then you're just using your feet here to control it, and as we're slowing, we're putting more and more aileron into the wind.
Okay.
What do you think?
Go around, one more.
Want to do another one?
Yeah.
Alright. Right rudder to get us on center line. Hold that right aileron in for the crosswind. Off we go. Now as we're accelerating, aileron comes neutral. Off we go. And then we're just, don't want to climb too steep with the gust. But you saw how
And then once we take off into the crosswind like that, we can let it yaw.
Yep, just let it weather vane into the wind, hold the ball centered, and climb out. Hey, Racine traffic 21 kilo, departure leg on 14 left close, Racine. If you want me to kind of demonstrate one of these, just let me know. It's up to you.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, crosswind, 14 Racine.
Hub is on the ground, so we're good.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, downwind, 14 Racine.
Little left rudder.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, base 14 Racine.
Yeah, below 1300 is where the turbulence really starts picking up.
Hastings, traffic to Skyline is 2 minutes prior to jumpers at Hastings. Please be careful, jumpers, 2 minutes over Hastings.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, final, 14 Racine.
Racine traffic, Cessna 4 Foxtrot Echo, holding short, runway 14 for landing traffic.
Probably carry a little power in. As you can see how we're really losing energy here.
Yeah.
There you go, I'd hold it right above there, fly it in. So this is kind of driving it in is what we're doing here.
Right.
Yep, so nice easy movements. Yep, don't push forward. Want another one?
Sure.
Alright, car beat. Oop, 0. Flaps are 0, we're out of here.
And Racine traffic, 21 kilos, touch and go, 14 left closed, Racine.
Am I in the ballpark with it? I mean,
Traffic, Cessna 4 Foxtrot Echo is going to be departing
Yeah.
runway 14,
Yep.
Racine.
I think you could put it down safely if you had to.
yeah. Definitely a different animal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, crosswind, 14 Racine. Racine traffic, 9021 kilo, downwind, 14 Racine.
Gusty is dropping at this time.
Racine traffic, 9021 kilo, base, 14 Racine.
And Hastings, we have all jumpers away and descending. Jumpers away over Hastings at this time.
Sounds like an Aussie.
Yeah.
Or Brit. Did I ask him what he thinks about the vote?
Full stop this time, or?
If you want to.
Racine traffic, 9021 kilo, final, 14 Racine.
Hastings traffic, the skyline will be into a high left downwind runway 12. We're coming through 10,000.
You're gonna need a little right rudder. Got it. Nice.
You want one more, or just
You want me to show you one?
Sure.
Okay. I have the airplane.
You have the airplane.
You can see I'm not really in a rush to get it climbing at this right that second.
Okay.
Just because with that hot runway and the crosswind and the gusts, I don't want to pull it up too steep. Racine traffic 21 kilo, touch and go, runway 14 left closed, Racine. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is touch my right main first, then my left, then my nose.
Cessna 4 Foxtrot, okay. Starting to pattern to the southwest.
Racine traffic 921 kilo, turning downwind, 14 Racine. Alright, looks clear all around. I don't see anybody else. I don't know where they went. But they were departing to the southwest, so they should be no factor. Racine traffic 921 kilo, turning base, runway 14 Racine. Okay, final looks clear. I don't see anyone over there. You can see how this wind is just blowing us away from the runway. I set a little crab angle in towards the runway.
I'm amazed at how centered your ball stays. It seems like you're not even looking there. Or
no, I look at it quite a bit actually.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, the more comfortable you get with the airplane, my eyes just move fast, you know.
Okay.
That's where it's hard to really say word for word what I'm looking at, because by the time I say it, my eyes are gone. They're somewhere else.
Right.
Finals clear. Racine traffic 21 kilo, final 14 Racine. Set my power on here. Ooh, we get a nasty drop right there. You can see I'm just slowly backing power off, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ground effect, slowly backing it off. Now as I'm slowing, you can see my stick coming over, right?
Yeah.
There we go. You want one, or?
That was pretty.
You want one, or you want to go
Sure, I'll do one.
Hey, you have the airplane.
I have the airplane.
Racine traffic 21 kilo, touch go 14, left close, Racine.
Yeah, and so I mean, like with the ball, pretty much anytime I'm going into a turn or coming out of a turn, my eyes are looking at the ball first as I'm coming out. Or if it's real swirly up here, I'm just checking it a little extra. So I'm looking at it plenty. Whew. Jeez, Maddie, what are you doing?
Yeah. That was a little scary.
Yeah, it seems to smooth out at about 1300 all of a sudden, so. Look at that, 1300 and dead smooth.
Racine traffic 921 kilo. Crosswind 14 Racine. Lost my mind there for a second.
That'll happen.
Racine traffic 921 kilo, downwind 14 Racine. Racine traffic 921 kilo, base 14 Racine. Final clear.
Alright. Yeah, so don't be afraid of cutting this in a little bit close, just because, I mean, we're getting such a drop over this green field and the road right there that it's really alright if we're high at this point.
Okay. Racine traffic 921 kilo, final 14 Racine.
Yep, there's our drop. There you go. Yeah, that airspeed dropped like 6 knots in half a second. There you go. Yep, power on approach, just like that. Keep her coming down. Oh, there you go. Nice and stable. Nice job. So there you go. So now that should give you the confidence that if you get caught up in this crap, that you can successfully land it. Just got to stay calm and fly the airplane. That's it.
That one felt really good.
Yep, good one to end on. Nice job. Do that for another hour and a half and you'll never have a problem with crosswinds again.
Yeah, I feel like I've had a lot of crosswind practice, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty rare to find a day with the wind right down the runway.
Now into the wind, I'm pulling back on the aileron. But
yeah, so like a quartering headwind, the aileron should be into the wind, stick neutral, stabulator neutral.
okay. Racine traffic, 921 kilo, clear of runway 14, Racine. Throttle idle, carb heat off, landing light off, wing flaps.
Alright.
Racine traffic, 921 kilo, heading to the south ramp on Alpha, Racine. Got a large gust actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're in danger of it right at the moment here, but yeah, you start getting winds in the 20s,
Yeah.
and this thing could start getting ready to blow over.
Did you see the guy that closed the hangar door on his wing?
No.
No.
I've seen that before. I saw a picture of one with it came right down on the empennage and split the airplane in half. Al closed the door on this wingtip once.
Did he?
Uh-huh. Smashed up the winglet out there. Whoops. I came out here to fly it. I'm like, what the hell? And one of my students had his own Cessna 150. And Al didn't have the door up high enough, and Al tried to pull it out. Smashed the beacon off the tail. Oh, man. I was standing there too, right? Like I wasn't looking at it when he was pulling it out, and all of a sudden smash, and I looked at him. First thing I said, well, better you than me. But I don't have to pay for it.
Al seems so calm. I suppose he had some choice words that day.
What do you do? Whoops. I mean, I don't know. The guy that owned it, Stephen, he was cool about it. I mean, Al fixed it. And probably cost him a couple $100 to fix it, but
Right.
you know, I mean, it was like, I think the weather was bad and it got fixed pretty quick. So
Want me to come around and put it into the wind, or?
we're gonna put it in the hangar anyway. So I guess, yeah, I mean, might be best practice. Kind of a crosswind either way, but. Gotta watch out for the water main.
Oh yeah.
There you go, now you're clear. You can go straight at the hangar. That'll work. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
on